Stuff at this stage is ridiculous.
Mbappé. Lionel Messi has shaken hands with paradise.
Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Champ Footy. Today we are having the much anticipated World Cup 2026 semi-final showdown between two of the greatest team at the World Cup. I mean, we're talking about Spain versus France. I mean, this Spanish side, although they only won one World Cup, and that was in 2010, and they go head-to-head and toe-to-toe with this French side that boasts of many superstars. We have the likes of Kylian Mbappé, Desiree Doué, Bradley Barcola, Ousmane Dembele, who is the reigning Ballon d'Or winner. And also, they also have in the midfield, they have Eden Rabiot, Manu Kone. And you know, this French side, they are very dominant in this World Cup competition. And you can see that this is their third semi-final in the last three editions of the World Cup. And this Spanish and this French side, I mean, they won it in 2018, the 2018 World Cup, 2022 World Cup. They went to the finals, and right now they are in the semi-finals. And this is to tell you that this French side, they boast of great superstars. And let's not forget that they come against this Spanish side, you know, who defeated Belgium and also defeated Portugal and ended Cristiano Ronaldo's wait for a World Cup. Although Cristiano Ronaldo said that the World Cup is not his dream, and who are we to question his dream? But then again, we know that Cristiano Ronaldo, this World Cup was something that has eluded him, and also something that if he had won it, it would have, you know, put him on the greatest of all time. But that is, by the way, we are focused on this Spain versus France match, and this is a match that our boy Lamine Yamal, Barcelona forward, has come out to say that this Spanish side, they do not fear France, that have beat France in the Euros. They also beat France in the UEFA Nations League, and they know this France too well, because this French side, I mean, they are blazing through almost all their, you know, their opponents. And this France side, I think their last knockout game they lost was against, I mean, the last knockout game they lost in how many years has been against Argentina. You understand? And we're beginning to see a whole lot of talking points that this is the match that Kylian Mbappe can break his hex against Lamine Yamal. Remember that Kylian Mbappe has played 5 competitive knockout games against Lamine Yamal, from the UEFA Nations League, the Euros, the Spanish Super Cup, Copa del Rey. And guess what? Kylian Mbappe lost all 5 competitive fixtures, knockout fixtures, against Lamine Yamal. And this is the 5th showdown between these two young men. Remember that Spain have a superior head-to-head record against France, but this French side, they have bolstered their attack. We see the likes of Desiree Doué, who didn't play the last World Cup. We see Bradley Barcola. We also have Ryan Cherki, who, although he doesn't start most of the match, but the guy is also a man to look out for. Kylian Mbappe, so far in the World Cup, this man has established himself as one of the greatest World Cup players of all time. Kylian Mbappe is trailing Lionel Messi, who is the current all-time highest goal scorer of the World Cup, with just 2 goals. Kylian Mbappe sits at 19 goals, whereas Messi sits at 21 goals. I mean, the total goal in the World Cup competition. And Kylian Mbappe is a young player. I think Kylian Mbappe has 27 years old. He still have more World Cup to play. And this World Cup might just yet be Lionel Messi's last World Cup. With Kylian Mbappe trailing Lionel Messi with just 2 goals, this is a time for Kylian Mbappe to, you know, to go on and, you know, reduce the deficit and establish himself as the highest goal scorer of the World Cup. But then again, this match, what do you think? I'm looking at this tie as something that I'm looking at this match that Spain may yet against establish their dominance against France. Because looking at this Spanish side, they are very, very good in their midfield. Although they are not getting those, you know, those comprehensive win that will show that they, you know, outclass their opponent. We saw the 1-0 win over Portugal. Although Spain had more of the possession, but then again, they were not that clinical in front of goal. We saw Oyarzabal missing a lot of chances. A chance that if you miss against this French side, it might come back to haunt you in the game. But then again, they held down their own, and it ended in a lone goal. I mean, 1-0 victory over Portugal. The match against Belgium, I mean, they kind of played well. They grabbed an early goal. Belgium restored parity, and they went on to snatch that all-important winner just at the death by an unlikely goal scorer who seems to be getting the goal just at, the time stoppage times. We know this man, the Arsenal forward, Spanish giant slayer. I call him the Spanish giant slayer because he was the one who scored that goal to send Portugal packing. No other guy than Mikel Merino. So this Mikel Merino guy, back-to-back matches, he scored a crucial win. And then again, against this French side, I see Spain going to advance, but it's not going to be an easy ride. Why I'm saying it is because of the head-to-head record between these two teams, because history always has a way of playing. So going by the statistics, and I'm leaning towards a Spanish qualification. This match, it can be a blowout. Both teams coming out to score like they did in their last semi-final. I counter 5-4 was a scoreline. This match can be a blowout. This match you can see a blowout. Both teams coming out, to play each other. Because I will not lie to you, this Spanish side playing against some of these teams, their opponents tend to sit deep and play low block. So when the opponents sit deep to play low block, you see the Spanish side trying to hold more of the possession, switching plays from midfield to wing, trying to get those crosses in the box or play through ball. And this their opponents playing low block, it's kind of very difficult for Spain to penetrate the attack. But then again, against this French side, I think that the French side will not want to come into this game as trying to give Spain that respect of giving them that respect or the privilege of holding the possession for too long. This is going to be a very open match, and I think that we might see like 3 to 5 goals in this encounter. We can see 3 to 5 goals. Best believe that Kylian Mbappe will get goal. Lamine Yamal will be on the score sheet. This game can be an end-to-end game. But then again, if the whole team try to switch to a more conservative style, I think we might not see goals in this game. But this is the semi-final. Everything is at stake. I don't see France trying to sit back, play a low block and go for a counter-attack. I see this French side coming out to press, go head-to-head with this Spanish side. I best believe that we're going to see a very interesting matchup. So tell me your prediction in this match. Is this a match that you think that France will go on to establish their dominance in the World Cup stage and put an end to Lamine Yamal's dream of winning the World Cup on his debut? Or do you think that Spain side can go on with their record against France and qualify for the finals? Tell me what you think. For me, my scoreline prediction is Spain 2, France 1. Spain, we're going to go to the final. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Drop your scoreline prediction. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite channel, Jam Footy. Thank you very much.